We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. It's an option look. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They can't stop him. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the grab. It's Powell to the 25. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's White. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. We're going to pass here on second down. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dawgs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, and a throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
The extra point's good. They're down 2, 9-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The back's got it. Gets the 1st and still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the option play here. Fighting him off. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Going for a big play downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Running with purpose. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's White. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score, Georgia.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Dawgs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Powell. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's Powell. Oh, he spins free. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's how you finish a play.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. No, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Georgia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Points on the board. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30. Here's the second down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Catch made in space. Look out. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Runs through the defender. And they finally stop him, for the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. Looking for a man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's looking to throw, and he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game.
That makes the score Georgia 44, Florida State.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got tremendous toughness here. Heads of the bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quick throw, the catch is made. Puts into space at the 50. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they're running on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Touchdown, Georgia. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score. Georgia 51, Florida State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Noles will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Powell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Noles look to keep this drive moving.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, I thought the quarterback did a really nice job there of being patient on the option. Thought he might pitch it, keeps it himself, and has the speed and the instincts to get it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Sets up for a classic 4th quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. It's a toss to the left side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback with another carry. Fights through the tackler. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Refuses to be stopped. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do it.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs. And the route is on. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm is not.
Look at that. He's still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Empty backfield now as they go for two. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Leaning on the run game here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercept the pickoff of the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.